more what they say about us, baby. I love you. I don't give a fuck no more. I don't give a fuck at all what they say. Wanna start rapping?
Yo. I want to hear on the headphones.
Oh yeah, let me see. What do you think of that?
That sounds fucking dope. Except I can't hear shit. Yo, check.
Oh, that sounds tight.
Yeah.
That picks it up good.
Feeling so good. Wait, what'd you say for the hook?
And you know who I've been listening to a lot lately? Is the recording?
Yeah.
Is Mac Miller. That was tight, dude.
Dope.
And then let me be the first to say that I'm not the type of guy who like is always in on what's in that at the moment. But I pay attention and I always jot it down to look it up later. And Mac Miller is one of those people who I finally got to on my list. And I have to say, that motherfucker gets down. Lyrically, dope. Musically, dope. Delivery, awesome.
Keep going.
It's a trip. It's a trip how fucking young he was.
When he passed away?
Wasn't he like 26?
I don't think he was 26. He was like 30.
Oh really?
Mm-hmm.
But he got big young, no?
Kind of. He's really about music. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah.
Oh, is it? Why is it doing that?
Chilling, stressed out, chilling at my house. What am I gonna do now? What am I gonna do now? Wanna roam around, wanna cruise town, but the road's blocked off now. The road's blocked off now. Cops shut it down every time we come around, and they wanna lock us up, you know. That's just sick. I didn't even expect that. I like that.
Yeah?
Yeah, but I'm tripping out more on the style because I didn't expect that.
Yeah.
That's what, like, I just gotta keep going with it.
Yeah, you can fucking find that. Watch, let me see if I can do it. Chilling with the homies, yeah, you know me, bitch, I'm fucking blowing, fucking smoke out my mouth. I gotta get the rhythm down, cause when I sing, I lose it slightly, but I'ma get it down for sure right now. Cause baby, you know that we try it out. And someday I wish we could finally love. Oh, my love you is true. Something like that.
Yeah, this shit sounds sick.
Sick with it.
Yeah.
What's up, guys? Welcome to Don't Try Podcast. We're here at Box's Room.
Rumo.
Yeah, we're about to we just fucked a little while ago. We're just like feeling that like, whew, that was good. I needed that. Just relaxing, taking it in. Feeling good, feeling amazing, vibracious, bombastic, really fantastic. Bombastic, really fantastic.
I can't believe you have 10 episodes.
10? This is the 10th one?
11.
I was born on February 11th. I was born in February 11th. I know that I love shopping at 7-Eleven.
Get the pizza. Get the taquitos.
I like the pizza when it's been there for a while and it's crispy. Oh.
Keep going.
Alright, wait. I wanted to talk about some things real quick.
Alright, go for it. Get serious.
First,
Real talk.
I almost died.
I keep forgetting about that. Is that fucked up?
Yeah, 'cause you don't give a fuck about me.
No,
dude.
I give a fuck about you. That's
no,
all.
you care about the streets.
No, I keep.
You care about the streets.
That's the only reason why. Like,
You don't care about this fucking household. You care about the streets.
I care about you, and that's why.
No,
I
if we were at the Oscars, you would not walk up to fucking Chris Rock and slap him if he joked on me. You would just laugh and sit there.
I'm like, well, take a joke.
No, that's not what I want.
You know what,
Bob.
bitch? I'm gonna fuck you
That's
up.
not what I fucking want. I want you to
fuck
go
you
up
up.
there
I'ma
and
fuck
slap
you
that
up.
fool for talking shit on me.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
Keep my Roland's name out your mouth. Like that. Like that. Keep my Roland's name out your mouth. That's what I want to hear, Box.
Mm-hmm.
But nah. I forgot what we were talking about.
That's why I kind of said back. I was like, what the fuck were we talking about?
What were we talking about?
We were talking about 7-Eleven.
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 What were we talking about?
We were talking about Jada Pinkett.
Jada Pinkett Smith. We were talking about.
Good thing the fucking beer didn't fall.
Yeah, I'm supposed to control the magic now.
Yeah, but you also have a guitar in your hand, so I'm helping you out.
True. All right. Well, other than that, so yeah, I almost died, dude.
Oh, that's what we were talking about.
Yeah,
And I told you I forgot.
like you just did now. So people saw how little you care.
So look here's the thing. Oh, I pressed the wrong button.
Because you have a girl and you have family. I know I'm
No.
third. I'm third. You have to think about me third.
I love you so much that I don't even want to think that you almost died. You know? Like, why am I going to be, like, depressed? If I was depressed, I'd probably break my head open. Feel it. Watch it glowing with gooey, sticky. Ew. I don't know what it do. If you died, you would smell like poo. I don't know what the fuck to do. It would be a mystery. Call it Scooby-Doo.
Oh, okay. I get it now. I get it. I see why. I was overreacting, dude. I'm sorry.
Yeah, because I don't want to fucking, like, I'm looking at you. You look good. You're healthy. You shaved. You're smiling. You know, maybe you didn't do your hair. It's okay.
It's okay.
You're alive.
Yeah, I was doing drugs
But-
before.
But, like, that's the main thing, right? Like, I don't want to see you as, like, oh, I almost lost you. Let's keep fucking living.
Yeah.
You know? Because people live in that fucking, like, oh, my life. It's like, shut the fuck up. Do something.
Yeah.
You know? Like, live your fucking life to the fucking fullest.
To the fullest.
What'd you get out of that?
Okay, well, let me
You
check.
want to fucking live. You want to live to the fucking fullest.
It didn't hit me.
To the fucking end.
It was weird because.
Rendezvous with my friends.
Okay, you know me.
Break it down. Shotgun. I was like,
Okay,
I don't want to interrupt you. Go.
Yeah, quit interrupting me. How long did that take for me to say?
20 minutes. We've been doing the same thing for 20 minutes.
Well, no. So I almost died, but it's weird because it doesn't hit me that way because it doesn't feel like that. But it was what people kept telling me when I was at the hospital.
Yeah, they kept going until your throat's closing.
Yeah, it's like you could die if we let you go. And I was like, eh. And then also, strangely, every single time that a nurse or a doctor came to see me, they always asked if I had a COVID shot. It's weird, huh?
Bro, did you see that fool fucking...
No, I'm still on me.
Hold on, quick. That guy that talks about... What's his name?
Cock.
No, what's his name? You know it.
Joe Rogan.
No, what the fuck? The scientist like keep saying everybody take a shot.
I don't know. Fauci. There
you go. See, I knew you fucking knew. But anyways, he said before COVID that someone that got the flu, he was like, if you got the flu and you're sick and you're certain that you have the flu, you do not need a flu shot. And he kept repeating it. The best thing of a vaccine is to let that shit become in between. You know what I mean, dog?
I know.
I feel kind of odd. I feel like I'm in a fog.
That's not what he said?
Yeah, he said, grab my balls.
Damn.
Everybody was against the walls.
For Fauci?
Then they went to the stalls, then threw down, and someone went.
They called it stalls?
Yeah, the stall's the bathroom. Yeah, I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, I was like, what the fuck was that? Anyways, Fauci said the best.
Anyways, I almost died.
Hold on. The best vaccine is to get the fucking sickness. If you have COVID, what have we been saying?
If we have COVID already, we have natural immunity. Anyways, but I was at the hospital, and while I was in there, no. Okay, let me start from the beginning. So, I think what happened was, this is where it starts. I relapsed, and then, once I was coming down on my way to sober, my coworker gave me an edible. There's these like little gummy edibles, like a quarter size each. They were hearts. And she was like, they're 500 milligrams. And I was like, oh, for sure. Then I'll take a little bite of one to go to bed and shit. And then I took a little bite, and bro, she no mames, güey. Se pasó de verga. She made those shit strong as fuck, dude. They were so strong. And the moment that I realized, like, fuck, I fucked up, because I was feeling so heavy and I couldn't control my thoughts. And I was like, oh my God, it's gonna come. I was like, fuck.
It's the worst. Yeah,
and I've done that before, so I'm just like, just don't panic. And I was like, it's coming on right now. It's coming on. And I fought it. And you know what's weird? You know what's fucking weird, dude? Once I felt it, I was like, oh, I'm gonna fight it. And I stood up and I looked myself in the mirror.
Yeah.
And I started singing, fool.
Oh.
And I sang so good and so calm. No.
Por vida.
It was from my stomach, and I don't know what the fuck I was saying, but I was like, no, I'm about to panic. I'm about to feel
I'm just picturing your fucking brother.
It's about to come on.
Shut the fuck up.
No, the only person that was there was my nephew, who's downstairs playing video games. And so
and he's just right there just sleeping. He was like, what the fuck is going on?
So I was singing, right? I was like, oh shit, dude.
I think my cousin uncle is on some shit.
No, he has his headphones. He's in the zone, bro. Auto zone.
He's playing. He's like, you good?
No,
Right,
he didn't check about nothing. Nobody. And so I was there and I was singing. And I was like, oh, and then I sang and I was like, dude, that was tight. I was like, I've never sang so calmly and so good like that and so deep. And then I was like, all right, that's it. And I was like, but it's still coming on. I was like, I could feel my head feeling like heavy. I just felt like there was a wave in my head. Like there's a wave. And I was just like, oh, stop. I wanted to lay down and it just kept feeling it. I was like, God. And then after that, I was like, full fuck. And then I couldn't stop my thoughts, for they were going crazy. I was thinking things that I didn't want to think. Like, I was like, why am I thinking that? And then I was like, and I was like, what if she fucking put something else in this? Like, I don't know this lady.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know this fucking lady. What if she put fucking PCP in it? Like, what if she's fucking weird like that? Like, she's some white lady from, like, North Carolina. I was like, fool, what if she's, like, some skinhead and, like, I find out I'm Mexican? I'm just overthinking it. So I just went downstairs to my nephew. He was, like, playing video games. And I was like, hey, Miko, I don't feel so good, dude. I ate some fucking edibles. And he was like, he looked at me. He's like, all calm. So sweet. Like, a level of respect for my nephew went up. Because I always thought he was just like, oh, you're just a little gamer kid, dude.
Yeah.
But he was looking at me, he's like, all calm. Nah, dude, you're cool. You're cool. You just overdid it. I was like, are you sure? I was like, feel my heart. I'm like, good? Yeah. I'm like, oh, okay. Are you sure? I don't feel good, Miko. I was like,
I'm just picturing you're the uncle. You're
Yeah.
his uncle. And he's, hey, dude, I'm fucking high as fuck.
I was
Like my heart.
I was like, I don't feel good.
Oh, my God.
I was like, I don't feel good, dude. He's like, no, you're good, dude. You just overdid it. And I have a story about him, and I'll bring it up later. And so then I was like, all right, fool, I'm gonna go upstairs. And I started going. I couldn't even go upstairs, fool. I was like so fucked up. And then he's like, here, I'll help you. He's like, he's all helping me up. And then before I get to my room, I was like, oh, dude, I don't fucking feel good, dude. And then, fool, I just start puking my brains out.
Oh, my God.
It was like, fool, it wouldn't stop. And I was like, fuck.
And he's just right there witnessing it.
I just hear him in the background. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. And then after I finish, fool, I'm like, I go to my knees and I like can't get up. He's like, come here, fool. Come to the bathroom. Come to the bathroom.
Dude,
and I'm like,
that's like a fucking overdose, bro. You fucking fucked up your nephew, dog.
okay, no, but I got a story for that. And so then I was like, oh, fuck. I was like, he took me to the restroom. At the restroom, I threw up more, fool. I've never thrown up this much in my life. I was like, blah, blah. And then after that, finally, I was able to rest my head. And it not be so spinny. And I was like, oh. So I just stayed there for a long time. And then my sweet nephew cleaned up the puke in my room.
Damn.
Domiko, shout out to you, dude. I wouldn't have done that.
Yeah, but he's like, damn. This
I would have been like, fool, I want to wait for you to wake up in
my
the morning and do it
fucking
yourself.
uncle's overdosing. I need to clean up the mess and be.
I would throw up myself if I cleaned someone else's puke. Wouldn't you?
No, I would clean it up.
Yeah? I'm an asshole. But anyway, so he fucking, dude, oh my God. He cleaned it up and then he took me back to my bed, fool, and I just knocked out and then woke up at like, I went to sleep at like midnight, 1 maybe, and I woke up at like 5:30 in the morning, went to work.
Damn.
And it felt like nothing happened, and then at work, but then on the way to work, I was feeling weird, so I fucking smoked, and then I fucking ate junk food, like some fast food, and then while at work, I was drinking a pre-workout. I put pre-workout in like a gallon of water, just mixed it up. So all day I was drinking like caffeine kind of, and I feel like I was just, so I'm thinking when I threw up, I got a laceration in my throat from my stomach acid. And my ass just fucking smoking and fucking drinking caffeine was just making it worse. And then towards the end of my shift, I started feeling fever, fool. Like I was like, I started feeling like body aches on my legs and in my back. And I was feeling like, fuck, dude. Like, and they started noticing, like, you all right? And I was like, yeah, fool, I feel weird. And I felt a scratch in my throat. And they're like, oh, maybe it's because it was like the first day that it was hot. Like maybe it's because of the heat.
Yeah, the weather change.
Yeah, or maybe like, and I was like, I don't know, dude, I just don't feel good. And then someone at work supposedly thought they had strep throat, but they didn't. So they're like, oh, this fool just got strep throat, and it's some guy that I'm like never even close to, and it's kind of weird because to get strep throat, you have to like either kiss that motherfucker or something. You know what I mean? I was like,
they thought right away like this guy was fucking him.
No. They're just saying that it goes around or whatever, but I was like, it's contagious. But I was like, yeah, it's contagious to fucking mac with this fool or drink like out of the same cup. And I'm not even close to him like that. And I was like, whatever, I don't know, fool. But I was like, I got him sent home early. And then at home, I was treating it like a fucking a cold. Like I was, I'm maybe getting a cold. So I was drinking Theraflu and mixing it with sleepy time tea. So since I got home, all I was doing was like falling asleep, waking up, took an ibuprofen and more of that sleepy time tea. Fell asleep, woke up, ibuprofen, sleepy time tea, and Theraflu, and fell asleep. And then it was the next day, Friday, and I was like, fuck, I feel worse.
Yeah.
And I was like, so I called off, and then I was like, dude, I got to a point where I couldn't even swallow my spit. It hurt so bad to swallow my spit.
Crazy, yeah.
So I was like, fuck, you know what, at this point, like, I just need to go to the doctor so they give me some medicine or something, because, like, what I'm doing is not working. So I got sent to the hospital, and then while at the hospital, right away it wasn't a long wait, and once I got into the nurse that first checked me, as soon as she looked into my mouth, she was like, oh, fuck.
Shit,
She's like, this is bad. I was like, really? She's like, yeah. She's like, you're gonna have to stay. And I was like, what? And then after a while, I finally got the rundown, and I had to stay because they said if I left, that shit could get pretty big. I had like an abscess in the back of my throat, and if that shit got bigger, it would block my airwaves. My passageway. My air passageway, and it could kill me. Or if it drains too, like if it, I don't know, like it pops or something, like the blood or some shit going in your I don't know, it can kill me either way.
Yeah.
And I was like, what? For I never in my life have stayed the night at a hospital ever. I've gotten
even when I got stabbed, I didn't have to stay the night. They
just
let me go the next day.
Yeah, like I've only gone to the hospital for broken bones. So I've broken my arm, my fingers, my toes, but you just go in, they check it out, cast it up, and you're out. You know, I've never had to stay there. And they hooked me up to an IV, and I was getting antibiotics to the IV and like vitamins and shit. And from Thursday morning was the last time I ate. I ate Wendy's, the honey biscuit chicken things in the morning with the fries and the drink, the potato wedges or whatever. And then the rest of the day I was just fucking smoking, drinking caffeine. And then since that, I didn't eat. And I stayed there from Thursday morning to Sunday night.
It's funny that you were watching a bunch of food channels too.
So
I was tripping out when you told me all that.
Yeah, so what happened was like, so then they told me like, all right, you're gonna have to stay, and I was like, really? I was like, all right, I still didn't know. They didn't know what it was either. Like, do I have strep throat? Do I have thrush? Do I have like, besides the abscess? And so then I had to get a CT scan. I got a CT scan. I got a fucking X-ray. And then they're like, fuck. What was cool to hear was like, oh, everything looks good, like health-wise. Like we didn't find anything bad other than the thing that you can visibly see in the back of your throat. And but they were just making sure that there was nothing in my lungs or like shit like that, you know. And then they made me stay like I had a room. They put me in a room. But it was like the room where you go see the doctor, where like they have like that bed where you lay down and they just have like a sheet of paper over it. You know what I mean? So I stayed there the first night thinking like, oh, this is a hospital stay. And I was like, this sucks because I had no pillow, no blanket. I was just like covering myself with my jacket. And then I was like,
bro, what the fuck? Why didn't they give you a bed?
Well, because there was none available yet. So, but I didn't know. Like I said, I never stayed at a hospital. So, like, they put me in this room, and then in the room, I got there like at 6 p.m. And then I got that little room in the waiting area around like
I still have it on me.
Around 8:30. And at 8:30, like from there, they hooked me up to an IV, and I got this like this guy nurse who was like super like, to me, Riverside.
What do you mean?
Just the things he would say, I'm like, this guy.
Fucking Riverside.
Yeah, like he was just like, he was like, what's up, man? Like, he was like, he was like, okay, I'm gonna give you this and that, and then they gave me morphine for the first night for pain. And the way he was like, and then we're going to hook you up with morphine. Like, what's up, big dog? I know you party. Yeah, like, you know what I mean? Like, what?
You're
like
fucking Rolo, right?
Yeah. You're from the Riverratts. So and then so this feels like, all right. And I guess when he administered, like, he gave it to me, he gave it to me all instant, and like he made. I don't know if that makes a difference. Like, usually nurses like give it to you like slow release. But he was like, dude, I give it to you all at once. Like, he kind of made a comment like that, like, hey, I just give it to you all, like, fucking. So you're gonna feel that shit all good, you know?
Where you're like, ugh.
Yeah, and then I did, and I don't think I got that much because I just felt like a warm feeling, and I was like, oh, I feel good, but I didn't feel like, oh, I'm good, you know? I didn't feel like that. And so he gave it to me, and then he did that, right? And then when I got sick and told my nephew to bring me through, I just got the shoes that were nearest me. And there were the shoes from work, and my shoes from work smelled like weed, hardcore. And so this fool like would come in. He's like, hey, I don't want to say anything. He's like, but just in case like a super nurse comes in here, like talking shit on other nurses who are about their job. Like, if a super nurse comes in here and she takes a whiff of this room, it smells like weed, dude. And I was like, oh, dude, it's my shoes. My shoes, cause from work and shit, and he was like, oh yeah. Oh well, hey, if you want to get other shoes, dude, I can bring you some fucking some like Ziplocs. You can put them in there and shit. I was like, I'll get some shoes right now. And he's like, oh, all right.
I wonder if he did know that you were part of the Riverratts.
No, he didn't know. He didn't know for sure. He was like some older white guy. But what I'm trying to say is like he was super Riverside in the sense that he was like once he knew that I like I'm cool with weed and shit like that. He was like, hey, dude, he's all,
hey, you want to do some math?
Yeah.
Like,
what a bump. Hey.
Yeah.
No, but he was like, oh no, man, I totally get it. Sometimes I come to work and I'm like, fuck, I kind of smell, and I'm like, this fool, like he's all comfortable with me now, you know. And he seems he's like he's very anti-establishment or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Because when he came in and tell me about that I'm staying, he's also he came in. He's the one who gave me the news. He's like, so you're gonna have to stay because if you leave, if it gets worse, you could die. And I was like, what? I was like, I'm telling you, every nurse kept telling me that, but it still didn't register. And I was like, really? He's like, yeah. He's like, but you know what? It's not a prison, so if you don't feel comfortable, you can leave and shit. You know what I mean, I'm not gonna say, no one's gonna stop you. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna say anything. I don't give a fuck, you know. But if it's not your thing, but it's just weird for me. Like, he'll say these things to me, and I was just like, okay, whatever.
Yeah.
And then even after I changed, I called my nephew to bring me other shoes. He came into the room and he was like, "What up, Snoop Dogg?"
What the fuck? Yeah.
What the fuck? I was like, all right, whatever. And so then, so then I had to stay, and I stayed in that room.
Mm-hmm.
And all night, I was just fucking watching Netflix, HBO Max. I watched like this animated Batman movie. I watched South Park.
Which one?
The Dark Knight Returns, where he's like old or some shit. It got like the highest reviews on IMDb, so I watched that one. Because they're all on HBO Max. They have like a whole bunch of animated Batman movies. Mm. And some of them are like PG-13 and rated R, so it got me interested. Like, well, I want to check that out. And then I saw South Park. Do you remember watching old South Park shows?
Which ones?
For me, when South Park came out, it was a big deal. Like,
it was.
My friends and all of us were like super like, dude, we would record it on VHSs. And we would let each other borrow it. And
I would do that with Family Guy.
Yeah. And they have them all the episodes on HBO Max. Uh-huh. And I fucking started watching from the very first episode. And, dude, I felt nostalgic as fuck. And then it still holds up. They're funny, dude. Yeah. Fucking South Park is comedy, dude. And so I watched a few episodes of that. I watched King Richard, which was weird because then the next day was the day that the Oscar shit happened. Yeah. And he won it. And he was pretty good on it. It was a good movie. King Richard. I saw Kong, which is like the not the King Kong, the first one, the new one that came out, but the one after. It wasn't that good. And then I saw Anthony Bourdain. Like the last day I was there on Sunday, and all the food that I was watching on there was so because I didn't eat the whole time I was there. No drinks or food. Everything was through the IV because they had to fucking drain that shit or whatever. I don't know. And if it didn't drain, then I would have had to get surgery to get it drained. It's just fucking gross to think about. I haven't had that.
Yeah.
And that it could have killed me. But I'm telling you, every day, like, the doctor came to see me, they were just like, no, fool, you could die. You could die. You could die. You're about to die.
Yeah, you heard it a lot.
Yeah, and then to me, I was just, it still was like, because I didn't feel like I was dying. I just felt like I was sick. But like once I got out, in a sense, I detoxed. Like, you know what I mean? Because I didn't have shit for fucking 3 days. So, like Adderall.
Yeah.
Don't laugh at me. This
No,
is
I was
serious.
just laughing because I just realized what led to this whole rant is the fact you're like, yeah, I'm clean, and then you just go off this rant. So I was just like, I don't know, it just made me laugh.
Well, no, well, it's true. It's
because I was trying to. I thought you just brought it up because you almost died, but you brought it up because of the other thing. But anyway, continue.
Well, no, I brought
It's
because like in a sense,
yeah.
I've always kind of said like, oh, if I'm gonna stay clean, I'm gonna fucking be fucking
This
healthy.
opened your eyes.
Well, no, and I never do after a certain point. You know what I mean? Like there's always like a relapse, or there's always something that kind of like a cheat. You know what I mean? This is the first time that legit, like I had nothing, not even weed, not even alcohol, for like almost 4 days, and like once I got out, I did feel. I was like, oh fuck,
You feel good.
I feel different, because I feel like in those moments where I feel like, oh, in this pink cloud of like, oh, like from being sober for a minute, like it just lasts a while, and then once it goes away, you're kind of like, oh, I'm down for a drink, I'm down for fucking, you know. This, like, I feel like when I came out this time, it was like that shit wasn't even a thought anymore. Like now it's like, I was like, fuck, I was there so long, and I got rid of all the like, I don't know, like all the cravings. I feel like the cravings were like forced out of me, because if I was to do it by myself, I don't do it. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh, I'm gonna do it, but then like I'll sneak in fucking getting fucked up with drinking an Adderall. Why are you gonna laugh at me? Fool, I'm from the streets too, dog. No, and then, but then, yeah. So I've been feeling really good.
That's good.
And now I feel like I just want to make moves, baby.
Yeah.
Whatever, dude. You threw me off.
No, I see you look at me like.
Threw me off. Now we're back.
I'm glad you're alive.
Yeah, I almost died. Oh, so what I'm trying to get at is that I almost died, I guess. And it's weird because it wasn't until I got out that I was like, oh, fuck, I'm home.
Yeah.
Because I haven't been home.
For 4 days.
And I didn't realize, I kind of was like just in the moment, like not thinking about that I'm at a hospital. But I got sat next to a guy who was diabetic, had no leg.
Oh, shit.
And he was in there for some like kidney failure type shit.
He's like, hey, I'm really dying.
Yeah. And it's one of those things that like, fuck. And I saw how like a hospital works and shit. Like I said, I've never been at a hospital. Have you stayed in a hospital?
No.
It's constant. It's constantly moving.
24/7.
24/7. Like, for what they were doing to me, it had to be like every 4 hours that they had to change the shit or whatever and monitor me. So I would fall asleep and then get woken up. Hey, we gotta fucking do your shit. Like, what the fuck? Like, okay. And then I'll fall asleep again and then get woken up. Hey, we're gonna move you. Like, what? Like, it was just like, it was a bunch of shit, dude. Yeah. And it just trips me out. Like, I was like, once I got out, I just felt like, dude, that guy who's next to me, like, damn, he goes around in a wheelchair. Just how not, like, I would hear it in his voice, like, the sincerity of, like, how he didn't want to be a bother. like, oh, like, fuck, I know, like, you know, I know you have to move me, and I need help to the restroom. Like, oh, I'm sorry, you know, and it sucks. Imagine to have to be, like, a burden like that, like, because you're fucking sick or something. You didn't take care of yourself. Yeah, or like, just, you were born that way. Like, it just made me see, like, fuck, dude, like, I'm over here 100% healthy, and I'm purposely crippling myself. Put it on yourself. I want people to see what you're doing.
Huh? What am I doing?
I feel like I was purposely crippling myself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that made me feel like a bitch. You know how you're like,
hey.
you know how you get like offended when people call you? I get offended when I realize I'm a bitch. by myself.
Health and wealth.
And stealth.
Why are we fucking ourselves up? That's why I stopped doing coke. Why are we fucking ourselves up?
Because it's what we're used to in moments. Okay, so it's great. One thing, tell me if you feel this.
I'll tell you.
This is the longest I've been fucking, how would I say, not completely sober. This is the longest that I've stayed away from hard drugs.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And now, in moments, for example, when I get high with weed or whatever and I'm driving, now I get these moments sometimes where I feel like the existential, like, nothingness. I feel like I'm thinking about death kind of more.
Mm.
I'm thinking about fucking, like, what happens after we die. I'm thinking about fucking, like, driving and then thinking, like, fool, what if right now just gravity went away and then we're just, like, fucking sucked into the nothingness.
Yeah.
Shit like that I'm thinking about more now that I'm sober.
Yeah, everybody thinks that way.
Yeah.
Everybody.
All the time, kind
All
of?
the time, yeah, kind of.
So I'm not just being weird?
No, you're being weird. I don't think that way at all.
I feel it's
No, I get what you're saying. At the end of the day, anything can happen. Like, when you're in that moment of numbness, you just kind of go. You know what I mean? Like,
kind of go, I know what you mean.
yeah, so you just keep going and you try to figure things out, but it's kind of hard because you want
It's kind of hard.
to get high, you know?
Cause you want to get high and forget it all. And forget it all. And forget it all. And forget it all. Continue. What else do you have to say?
I'm fucked up and gay.
And that is okay.
I'm on my way.
Can I meet you and can I stay?
You can stay, you can stay, you can stay, you can stay.
I just want to stay with you. I just want to love you. And then, yeah, fool, so then I almost died. And then I came home, and that was it. And then I just went home.
I'm still picturing your fucking nephew. Just like, all right, I guess this is what's going down. Like,
okay, I guess.
like as you're in the bathrooms trying to recollect yourself, like, oh, I finally don't feel dizzy. He's right there, like, with the broom or a mop, like, just like no expression.
Yeah.
I'm picturing, because I met him before.
Yeah.
He's just like,
what the fuck?
and then he comes back to
What is up with my
then he
uncle?
comes back to the bathroom. Hey, are you okay? You know, like that type of shit.
Yeah. How much have we done? I think we're good then.
We got 30 minutes, but I mean, you got more to talk about.
No, that's it, because I got to go to practice already.
All right.
All right, love you fucking faggots. No, it's because I love you guys. Let's take a piss.
That's it. Wrap it up.
Yeah. We're starting at 11:20, and I want to play some games with you.